Hi, welcome back to another Spinato Spin. I hope your Merry Christmas was very merry and you had a great time and you enjoyed your time with your loved ones and it was a memorable Christmas for you. Well, now we're heading on to New Year's, and New Year's means, this is a motivational talk show, so we might as well get right into it. New Year's means New Year's resolutions. Resolutions, make things better for yourself. You know, it's never too early to talk about that. Never too early to sit down and write lists, things you want to do. You know, there's a lot of things that you can have a resolution for. The most important thing, though, is to make sure that you get it done. You stay on that resolution. You kind of make it life-changing. You do whatever you can because for some reason you decided that that was your resolution. That is something that's just in your craw. You don't really are feeling comfortable about how it's set up right now. You want to make it better, right? You want to find out ways in which you can improve your life. Well, everyone, you know, the old saying, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Well, you got to know that's coming. You got to know something's coming. Let's just look at a resolution for what it is. The first thing we want to look at, a resolution is a cry for help. It's the body asking the mind to stop a certain activity because it's feeling pain. When we make a promise to ourselves and we don't keep it, what do you think happens to the view of ourselves? Well, how do you think we view ourselves when we resolve, basically what a resolution is, a resolve means we made a promise to ourselves that we're going to do it. The body kind of dies in a way. The mind starts dying in a way. You start losing confidence in yourself. You don't feel as good about yourself as you should. So choose your resolutions wisely. Understand it's something serious, and understand you got two parties involved, your mind and your body. Two things are going to work together. They're going to figure out a way to make things right. That's what you got to do. You got to be the leader. You got to understand that there's going to be some times, some turbulence, but you're going to keep pushing and going through. Talked about this on the special seconds for you. By the middle of February, your resolutions and everybody's resolution is just about shot, except for a few. There are a few that push through. Are you going to be the one that pushes through? Are you going to be the one standing tall when that middle of February comes around and you decided whatever you resolved to do that you did it? That's the question you got to answer. Now, here's another thing, too, I just wanted to point out to you. Real simple, and the way resolutions are done, self-discipline. Now, what is the fruit of self-discipline? Well, the answer is self-esteem. We begin to like ourselves more. I'll tell you, it's hard to do anything if, number one, you don't like it, and number two, you don't want to do it. You know, and it's even harder to do something for somebody you don't even like. I mean, think about that. Well, if you don't like yourself and you'll appreciate who you are and what you're all about, it's going to be hard to make sacrifices for yourself and do stuff. You got to start liking yourself more. You got to start thinking great things about yourself. You know the old saying, you can't get yourself motivated and feeling excited about yourself, go in the closet and give yourself a pep talk. Do whatever you can to make yourself feel better about yourself. That's going to be the energy and the fire you need for a resolution, for a good, solid resolution to make things different. You know, you can monitor it. You can do whatever you can. Accountability is everything. Accountability and discipline, self-discipline. Set up little rewards for yourself when you do something good for yourself. Give yourself a reward. Some people, you know, sitting there want to make a phone call. Whatever, they have a cup of coffee, they take a nice sip of cup of coffee after they make one call. Maybe you can do something where you give yourself a dinner, a celebration dinner, just because you got something done. You know, do something to make yourself feel better. See yourself. Here's another thing, too, self-concept. You know, they say that we're almost like thermostats. We're almost like heat-seeking missiles. We only vary very little amounts about what we really see in ourselves, what we really believe that we are. You know, we don't really change ourselves that much. We really make ourselves whatever we believe we are and see in our mind. We don't alter that much. You got to go out there and do something a little bit. You got to break through. Just get yourself feeling a little bit better about yourself and keep growing on that. Keep getting yourself more and more involved in motivating yourself. The difference between a hero and a regular person is only one thing. The heroes figured out a way to self-motivate themselves better. Think about it. A hero is more motivated and has more self-motivation than the average person. That's why they do heroic things. They believe in certain things that need to be done, and they do them. And I want to put this to you. This is a wonderful quote, and this is something that allows you to motivate yourself one step further. And there's a movie that's out there now, as we're sitting here in the freezing cold getting ready for another cold front. The movie has come out in the middle of December right now. It's about Winston Churchill. It's called The Darkest Hour. Haven't seen it yet, but there's a quote from him that even makes even more sense. And it's a great quote because it starts letting you understand maybe why you were put here on this earth. It says, there comes a special moment in everyone's life, a moment for which that person was born. That special opportunity, when he seizes it, will fulfill his mission. A mission for which he is uniquely qualified. In that moment, he will find greatness. It is his finest hour. Now that is a powerful statement, folks. Start thinking about yourself. Start saying to yourself, man, I am going to live my finest hour. And I was put here to make something happen. They gave me a special mission, and I'm going to succeed. I'm going to accomplish it. And once you discover what that is, once you realize how important it is to you, and once you realize the significance of yourself, you'll start doing great things. I'll tell you what, it's always super to talk to you. Probably won't talk to you till next year, as they say. Wish you a Happy New Year. And I hope all your resolutions turn out to be awesome. And keep focused and keep charging. Have a great one, folks. Take care now.